Signs a man is cheating. Now, trigger warning, trigger words, trigger actions. This is probably
Hello
going to.
friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, we'll be talking about signs that your man is cheating. So I'll put the videos together so that you watch and learn. I'll be back to share my true sense.
Signs a man is cheating. Now, trigger warning, trigger words, trigger actions. This is probably going to trigger you because it triggered me even trying to think about. Sadly, almost all of these things happened to me, and I found out every single guy that I've dated has cheated on me. Number one, he doesn't breathe the same when he's with you. And I know that sounds weird, but trust me, if it's happening to you, you'll know it. When you know, you just know. Number two, every freaking little thing you do irritates him. Things that you normally do on your regular basis that never pissed him off before now irritates him so much so. He gets so irritated. He's putting up with two girls, maybe three, maybe four. How could it not irritate him? Just a little thing. Number three should be easy, but a lot of the times we don't catch it. If he is weird or hiding his phone, if he's keeping his phone on its back, or he's keeping his phone in his pocket the whole day, or he's keeping his phone you don't even freaking know where, then chances are he just doesn't want you to see his phone, okay? No one cares that much when they're not trying to hide anything. One time Jimmy's phone was freaking blowing up in his pocket, and I go, do you want to get that? And he was like, no, it's okay. And I'm like, well, it's buzzed off the freaking ringer for 2 hours. What was he doing? Cheating. Four, when he gets defensive of every little freaking thing. Like, I'm sorry, but there's only two reasons, like I said before, why someone gets defensive, and one of them is they have something to hide. Number five, if he takes extra long in the shower or in the washroom, chances are he's obviously not gonna try to risk the chances of texting her or calling her or hitting her up while he's with you. So he's going to take a little bit extra in a closed door situation and not want to take that shower with you anymore. He's going to take it alone, and he's going to lock the door. He's going to close the door. He's going to keep his phone in there so that he can hit her up and explain to her, or just catch up with her then. And last but not least, he has sex with you less. Maybe he feels bad, and maybe he's just already gotten it today, but chances are he's getting it from somebody else who doesn't really need it from you anymore. But we have learned, okay, we have taken these with a grain of salt. We have not gone for the athletes anymore, not gone for the fuckboys anymore. We are reading these and seeing these loud and clear, okay? We are going to catch them before they even catch us. But we don't have to be cheating too.
Girl, recent statistics in cheating says that 23% of men will cheat in relationships. And when we break that down racially, 27% of black men will cheat, 25% of Hispanic men will cheat, and 18% of Asian and white men will cheat. In my experience as a dating coach for 15 years, and as your fairy godbrother, I want to let you know that those statistics, double them, girl. Double them. So roughly half of the men out there are cheating. And so in this video, I wanted to share with you some signs to tell if your man is cheating. And the reason I'm saying this is because I don't want you to be that girl that's going through his computer, going through his phone, getting really like trying to play SVU detective at the end of the day. Like, you are not that girl. And so I want you to be in observation mode. So I wanted to share with you what things that you can observe to know that he is cheating. And if he represents or shows 3 of these things that I'm going to mention, then he's probably cheating. So girl, before he actually cheats, there are going to be some signs. 1, he's going to withdraw, probably emotionally, or he's going to be busy a lot, more than normal. That's one thing. Number 2, if he's going through a depressive episode and he's depressed or he's lost his job, know that that is a potential sign, because he needs to self-actualize. He needs to gain more confidence in his life, and sometimes he will cheat to gain that confidence and to kind of fill up his ego. 3, if he is trying to pick fights with you, right? If he is really snarky, really irritable, he is doing that so that in his mind he can justify his cheating. Also, if he is talking about her, if he says, oh yeah, there's this girl at work, or oh yeah, she hangs out with us while we're playing intramural baseball. When he introduces a woman in his life, I want you to take heed. I want you to listen to that, because what he's doing in his mind is he's justifying cheating by saying, I told her about her. And in his man mind and his man math, he thinks that he's justifying it, and it like makes him feel better about what he's doing. Okay, so when he is actually cheating, there are a few signs that I want you to look out for. 1, he will start cleaning obsessively and also showering profusely, because he is trying to wash the sins away. But girl, he's a sinner. They're not going away. 2, he will be extra clingy. He will overcompensate for the fact that he's cheating, and so he'll want to be lovey-dovey with you and cuddle with you, and he actually might be a bit more chivalrous with you as well. Again, it's overcompensation. 3, he may accuse you of cheating because he's projecting what he's doing onto you. And four, if he is staying in the bathroom longer, if he is staying in the car when he gets home a little bit longer than normal, he may be cheating. Now, I also wanted to give you the tea on late stage cheating because oftentimes what will happen is after a while you'll start to see some intense signs. One, that pH balance that y'all got down there, it'll be off. And you know what I mean, so I'm not even gonna have to go into any detail. And then secondly, what will happen is that he will start dressing differently. He will start talking differently. If he's starting to say new vocabulary, if he's starting to say things like "that's the tea" and "clock it," girl, he might be cheating with a man, but that's another story. Or if the sex is different, if he's giving you, reverse psycho clown man positions and you've never done that before with him, that's another sign that he might be cheating. Now, I'm sharing this with you because I want your eyes open while you're in this love game. Now, I know that two things are true. One, your intuition will always tell you what is going on, so we need to believe it. And two, if you are watching this video right now, the FYP isn't lying. Your guy's probably cheating on you, no shade.
Signs he's cheating from someone that's been cheated on in literally every single relationship. If he doesn't ask about you like he used to, he's cheating. If everything you do annoys him, he's cheating. If every time you voice your concern, he says you're arguing, he's cheating. If he doesn't care about you being emotional or you crying, he's cheating. If he refuses to post you on social media, he's cheating. If you're always the one starting the communication, he's cheating. If he's always unavailable and makes no time for you, drum roll please, he's cheating. If he gets jumpy every time you're close to his phone, he's cheating. And most importantly, if your intuition, us as women, we have this thing called intuition, and it is so freaking strong. If your intuition is telling you that he's different with you and that he's cheating, then he's fucking.
That's a video, guys. So I'm just here also to share my true sense, like what I think about today's video. Signs that your man is cheating. Ladies, have you ever noticed something spills off? His behavior has changed and your gut is telling you something is not right, but it's paranoia or he actually cheating. In this video, we are going to break down the undeniable signs that a man is being unfaithful. Stay with me because by the end of this, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. A man who is cheating doesn't always leave obvious clues, but his actions will eventually betray him. He starts with the little things. He suddenly becomes more secretive with his phone, turning it face down, stepping out of the room to take calls, or getting defensive when you ask simple questions. His texting habit changed too. Maybe he start giggling on his phone late at night, always guiding his life like that at the end of the day. Then there is a schedule. If he's suddenly working late all the time, taking random trips or claiming to be too busy for the things he once prioritized. Something is not adding up. A man in love makes time, but a man hiding something will make excuses. And if his any shift, he goes from affectionate to distance or even overlaying nights out of nowhere. It could be guilty playing out in real time. Pay attention to how he treats you. If he start picking fights over the smallest things or making you feel like you're the problem, it could be a tactic to justify his actions. Cheaters often create emotional distance so that when the truth comes out, they have already detached. And let's talk about intimacy. If you're suddenly less interested in your physical or in the flip side, trying new things out of nowhere, you have to wonder where the change is coming from. Another red flag is his social media habits. If he's liking and commenting on random women's posts, always hiding his activity from you, there is a reason. Maybe he's suddenly protective of his online presence or stop posting you altogether. A loyal man is proud of his relationship. A cheating man keeps things private, too private. And let's not ignore the way he reacts when you ask a question. A guilty man will gaslight you, make you feel crazy, or even suspecting him or flipping the blame on you. If he starts accusing you or cheating, it's often a projection of his own guilty. And if he suddenly over explaining things you never asked about, he's trying too hard to cover his tricks. At the end of the day, trust your intuition. When a man is cheating, the truth always finds its way. It's not just about changes, it's behavior, but how those changes make you feel. If something doesn't sit right, don't ignore it. A faithful man actions bring you peace, but the cheating man action will always leave you questioning. So these things like have been happening for a long time. So I'm going to share with you a little bit story of a man, how they act in my experience. Okay. So my experience with men, it was good and bad, but at one point someone cheated on me. So men don't know how to cheat. A woman can handle three men at the same time but still manage them all. But for a man, they will be very difficult. Like if they're going to find someone, their actions are going to change to you. When you ask something simple, they'll get angry at you. Like they start just picking fights from nowhere. So, and sometimes your gut feeling, like you just feel like, okay, I feel not, it's something is wrong. I think this person, this is not the way he is. Yeah, so actually, I was in a relationship with a certain man. Okay, so all was good in our first 2 years of a relationship, but something just turned down when he went for training for work. Okay, so when he came back, he started posting different girls. And I was so confused. This is someone who never posted anyone unless it was him and me. And why are you posting? When I asked, like something was not right for me. Like it was just telling me there's something going on, but I couldn't just convince myself because I was so much in love. And I said, ah, no, I can't do something like that. Then I approached him. I asked him, I was like, no, that's my playing daughter and all that. Okay. Then I just told him, I'm not comfortable. You are posting every time. Same women, like, why are you not posting me? Like, and they was like, no, no, that's just my daughter. It's fine. After that, I kept on observing. When I went to visit him, it was in the night, I remember. This is the person who's going to remain in the living room to say goodnight to different people. I guess it wasn't talking to one woman, but a bunch of women, like saying good night, good night, good night. This is when he's coming to sleep. So myself was like, mm-mm, this is right that this person is really cheating on me. So I asked him, are you cheating on me? He just looked at me. Are you doing that? I just told him, I know that you're doing that to me, and I'm not going to tolerate that. Okay. So you and me forget about it because I have already drawn my line. Like I'm not going to force you to be with me. Okay. You can't just uh do that and you start disrespecting me. I'm around you. I know that was the line. Okay, need to have boundaries. Very, very important. And it was like, no, I didn't do this. Started explaining. This is a person who has cheated on me a lot with a different women. Okay, and you can't keep hurting me. You can't keep hurting my feelings, and you're putting my life in danger, of course, because all those women. If something happens to you guys, then definitely it will be a circle. Yeah. So I just left him. It was like we started dating a long time. Now because I'm well, I was like, don't even feel bad. Like because you shouldn't live in this relationship because we built all this which you have together. Okay. It's time. I need to start afresh. It's okay to start again. And it doesn't mean that I failed, but I need to start. I need to put my peace of mind, okay, and my mental health at the moment it was not good. So I actually can have everything. I don't have a problem. Me, I start my life again because who does that? Like me, I count on you, and you are not doing that. Yeah, so that's how a relationship ended. But yeah, it ended like that. But they always come back, like. I can't find a person like you. Go look for them. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.